How do you do, fellow kids? I walked into my local Target, and what should I find? Right on the shelf, I found Wave 3 of Masters of the Universe Origins. Except for Roboto. I'm probably going to order him online, but I found these guys, and I'm super pumped. These are all three of these are figures that I didn't have growing up, man, I'm excited. I'm excited about She-Ra. I can't explain why I'm so excited to have what is essentially a Barbie doll added to my collection. But, you know, she's a cool character, a lot of nostalgia, and, you know, remembering seeing those commercials for She-Ra. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cross-sew. Like I said, didn't find Roboto. Actually, Roboto is the one from this wave that I did have as a kid, super pumped to get a hold of him. She-Ra has her weird little mask deal that no one seems to use, comes with her accessories. Her version of the power sword, which is bejeweled, along with this cool shield. So that looks pretty cool. Let's see, Zodak. Zodak is a hero, but he's got the monster feet because he's kind of an alien. I think he looks really dope. First of all, I love the red. Red really pops. Yeah, he's just a really bitchin' looking figure. His accessory is a laser pistol. And Merman, a relative of Ethel. Merman looks pretty cool. He comes with his corncob sword, the Sword of Rakash. Pretty cool. And that's probably I think it's supposed to be like coral or something from the sea. It's also got a bone for the handle. Let's check it out. What do we got on the artwork? We've got Battle Armor He-Man up here on the surface fighting Battle Armor Skeletor in his I don't even know what this is called. That spider vehicle. Hoping we get that. And Merman is down there. Yeah, cool. Let's check out the artwork for the other guys too. Zodak. Zodak is he's got that little cosmic chair that comes with Castle Grayskull. So we'll probably have probably display Zodak sitting in that chair. And then he's observing He-Man and Skeletor's fight. Zodak's immense power comes with the price of maintaining the cosmic balance from anyone, good or evil. Maintaining the cosmic balance from anyone. Okay. Let's see. What's to say about Merman? Lurking in the darkest depths of the ocean, Merman awaits Skeletor's orders to attack Eternia's surface world. Pretty cool. She-Ra. Of course, She-Ra is doing battle with Hordak, and he's being backed up by Mosquitor. Both of Hordak and I think Mosquitor, or a deluxe Mosquitor, has been announced. And then you got one of She-Ra's friends hiding there. Any other Easter eggs? She-Ra protects the Whispering Woods and all Etheria from the attack of Hordak and the evil horde. So, pretty dope. Pretty dope stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. right, so now I have them out of the package, and I can take a good look at them. My God, this guy has such a vibrant green color. He's actually being washed out a little bit by my lamp, but he in person he is bright green, more of a bluish green than Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms has that kind of body, I don't know, clothing on or something that makes him more of a bright green, true green type color. And then Merman is kind of a green, bluish green. And then you can see him compared to Skeletor, who's more of a like a baby blue or a light blue. So really cool. You know, the yellow looks good on him. He's got that that crazy looking face. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't. Looking at him, I don't know. Does he look like a fish? I don't know what kind of aquatic creature he resembles. He looks more like a cat to me, and not really a catfish. But hey, you know, it works, and you know, he's one of the iconic villains. He's one of the main villains. And then of course Zodak, who is technically neutral, but he's meant to be more of a heroic character. And then he's got that kind of alien look with the weird monstrous arms and the monstrous feet. But he's flesh colored, and he's got the cool armor. This cool kind of more space, you know, kind of like sci-fi space armor type thing. That reminds me, you know, I guess they've announced some waves coming in July and October, and a lot of characters, and it sounds like they are really, you know, pushing this line to the limits. They're giving us favorite characters from you know, our favorite classic characters, and then some characters from the newer mythologies. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Well, they've announced the Target exclusive Keldor and Cronus, and those are characters that were kind of made up later as you know, the original versions of Skeletor and Trapjaw. So they're incorporating kind of classic versions of 2000X mythology characters, and so I'm wondering, like, with this kind of creative lens at the classic figures, I'm wondering if we might get a Wonder Bread He-Man or Savage He-Man, as he's probably more accurately known. That would be really good. And I'd love to see one with a black version of this armor, even though most speculation has it that the black armor came from the what are they called? I guess in G.I. Joe they're the battle accessory packs, but in Masters of the Universe they were called something else. Anyway, yeah, I think his gun is very simple looking, but still, you know, it's very, it's kind of what made this line stand out. I mean, you've got kind of like the barbarian fantasy and the sci-fi monsters, you know, all kind of mishmashed together into this cool kind of vibrant, you know, almost like you know, fantasy-scape type mythology. And then you got She-Ra. She-Ra was you know, Mattel's brilliant move to incorporate more of girl play patterns into the same world that they had created, and originally meant for boys' toys, but I guess they did some marketing research and found that girls wanted to play He-Man too, and so give them a fantasy character that they could, that sort of represented the female power. And obviously we had Teela, who went from being sort of a sorceress character to in the cartoons being Prince Adam's protector, a very cool character in her own right, but she was not like front and center, and so that gave them the opportunity to create a new character, She-Ra. Some people have been complaining about the size of her head. I don't know, it looks decent to me. I do like the molded plastic hair. That is sort of more, more of the type of toys that I would like. I don't want to brush rooted hair or anything like that. So I'm totally fine with that. And then she's got her mask that flips upside down, and she can wear it like a superhero, which is kind of interesting. And then of course, if I wanted to, I could wear this around town on my pinky. That's nice. I might just have to do that. So I don't know. Of course, she looked completely different in the. She had sort of a crown, but it was a lot smaller, a lot. It didn't have this kind of awkward shape to it. Obviously they designed this to do those three things that I showed you. She could wear it like this, she could wear it inverted, it could be worn as a ring. I think I might display her like this just because no one else does. No one else seems to. She already kind of has an alter ego or a secret identity, so it doesn't matter to, it doesn't make sense in her mythology for her to wear this and to be masked, but it's kind of a fun feature anyway. This is a painted rhinestone, and then of course she's got the bejeweled power sword. That's smaller. Actually, the handle was really big and hard to kind of get into her grip, but the plastic is flexible enough that it worked. So let's see if I can grab He-Man's power sword for comparison. Hers is much smaller, but still really cool. Yeah. So I gotta say, I gotta hand it to Mattel. They're really killing it with these toys. They are, I look at this and it's good enough that my brain thinks I am looking at a toy from the 1980s, even though it has the much better articulation. The colors are more vibrant than the originals, but truly, it looks great. I love these toys, and I was looking at the slate for those July and October releases, and it struck me that they were Mattel is being very smart about their character releases. In October, I think the 4 characters that we're supposed to be getting are, and I might be mishmashing the characters that are coming out in July with the ones that are coming out in October. In fact, I might just mix those up because my point is the same for all of them. They're being very judicious with their sculpts. So I think in July, we're getting a Merman, the Lords of Power version of Merman. Of course, the Lords of Power set was released as, I think, a PowerCon exclusive, or something like that. Since I don't think PowerCon happened this past year. So they're going to do a wider release of a sculpt that they've already made, a character. I don't know how. I think, you know, the head sculpt is different. I don't know what else is different. Maybe the accessories. I think he comes with a trident, which I'm really excited about. I'd really love a merman with a trident. And then also in October, I think we're getting Stinkor, which Stinkor is basically the same sculpt as Merman, but he has different armor. He has like the Mechanic armor. So basically for that one, all they have to do is change the paint apps and the armor. We're getting a Fakor. Obviously he is basically the same sculpt as He-Man with Skeletor's armor. The Lords of Power Beastman, which I'm really excited about because he is he seems really different. Although I think there are several things about his sculpt that are similar to the regular Beastman, and then obviously that's a figure that already exists because they had released the Lords of Power as a convention exclusive. We're also getting the Green Goddess, which is basically Teela with different paint apps or different colored plastic. She's basically going to have green skin. I don't know. Hopefully they change up the snake armor to be a little different. But even if they do keep it the same, you know, it's definitely a figure that stands out, and one that is kind of interesting to the mythology about how Teela's character evolved, why she wears the snake armor, and that type of thing. I'm trying to think of what else I saw that was on the slate. I think there's a different version of Evil Lynn that's coming out. I'm hoping that she just has flesh color, like the animated version. And then, like I said, we're supposed to get a Keldor, which is basically the same buck as Skeletor with with a new head sculpt. And then there's a Trapjaw. Trapjaw, I don't know. He probably just has Skeletor's body, maybe the lower half of Trapjaw's, like his pants, because he's got kind of a different leg sculpt. He and I think Roboto have the same legs, but and then a new head sculpt. So they're being very judicious. I'm hoping that this action figure line has some longevity, and at some point, maybe we'll see a Savage He-Man, because obviously he is just a repainted He-Man with Zodac's armor and the accessories from the Castle Grayskull. Castle Grayskull comes with a sorceress with white gown or white outfit, and I'm sure we're going to see one in her more Filmation colors, the vibrant colors and everything like that. We might see a Man-at-Arms, a Man-at-Arms body with like a Palace Guard head. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all those figures, and I'm glad I picked these up. Waiting for, I ordered the Wave 2, which includes Man-E-Faces, Orko, who else is in that? I think Trapjaw and in Scare Glow. I'm waiting for those. I've also ordered Panther, so I'm looking forward to getting those, opening them, doing a review, and sharing those with you all. But I'd love to hear your comments. You know, I've had some great interaction on this channel. You know, it's slowly but surely growing, and you know, I love being part of this community where we kind of, you know, share our views on these retro toys. So thank you very much. So that's my review of the She-Ra Wave. If you enjoyed the review, I'd really appreciate a comment down below. Throw me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts and share your opinions of the new Masters of the Universe Origins. I did want to put a quick postscript. I put the mask on her, and it caused a slight indentation on her forehead because the plastic is pretty malleable on these action figures. So it's not super noticeable, but I made a mental note that I'm not going to do that anymore. And the headpiece looks better, or works better like this, so as not to scuff up the plastic. Anyway, thanks for stopping by the channel. I'll see you on the next one.